So, welcome to Droke's Notes Brew Review. I'm Steve.
I'm Mike.
And tonight we are going to do another whiskey review. This one is our first bourbon.
This is the Weller, the original wheated bourbon. It is a special reserve. It is a 45% alcohol by volume. It's produced by the Buffalo Trace Distillery.
And before he goes on, a special shout out to Justin and Kristen for the nice gift. Thank you.
And it's out of Frankfort, Kentucky. And you know, that's what Kentucky's known for, is their bourbons. I'll be the first one to tell you, not a real big bourbon guy. No, I'm a beer fanatic. IPAs, amber, stouts, Guinness, you name it. I love them. Love doing beer reviews. However, in the last 6 months, I have gotten into some scotches, which we have done a scotch review. Yep. You guys will be seeing that video out. Yep. So with that, scotches, bourbons, completely different monster. They are going to be different in texture. They're going to be different in the aroma. They're going to be different in the flavors. But I am willing. I got a palate. So do you. So we're going to be able to sit back, try it. And the really cool thing is that with both of us not really being big bourbon drinkers, you're going to see a entry-level amateur review. So if you are not familiar with bourbons, or it's something you want to try, you're going to get an honest assessment from somebody who's not real big into bourbons of, is this something I want to try bourbons with, or is there something else that has a better review out there that I can try? Or after this, we may say, this is a fantastic bottle. I don't know. We're going to find out tonight.
You'll get a down-home review on this one. No BSing. It's just going to be a down-home review. And we're going to do it 3 different ways for you. We're going to do it neat. Then we're going to do it on the rocks.
We're not going to do it dirty?
Yeah. And then we're going to mix it with a ginger ale and give it a try. So now
these are our glasses.
Yep. So we got little glasses here. Shout out to Ginger for getting these for us. Oops.
Got a party foul. We had drippage back here.
Yeah, a little bit. But that's okay. Set that back
happens
up here
with age.
See it.
All right, so the first thing I noticed is you had a little bit on the lip and it dripped down. That is some thick legs dripping down. Yes. Which, if you know anything, because I actually used to work for a wine company, when it comes to the legs, it has a lot to do with the ferment. It has a lot to do with how it's going to settle. It has to do with the strength. It has a lot to do with some different variations, but it is definitely going to leave a mark.
It definitely has a nice golden brown color to me. That's what that's what it looks like to me. A beautiful color. I like that color. I mean, the look of it. So
it almost reminds me of an amber ale a little bit.
Yeah.
Again, beer fanatics. All right, so here we go. Whoa.
Yeah, it's got a definitely.
Wow.
Definitely get the alcohol.
Hang on, Steve. Am I missing some nose hairs? I think you're missing some mustache hair. Woo.
Yeah, very strong alcohol. But I will say, very strong alcohol smell, but not unpleasant smell to me.
No, once you get through the burn, it'll light the nostrils up.
Yeah,
but the smell's good. It smells good.
So now
we'll. I'm almost afraid
of
this.
Like, oh, now here we go. Gotta be man.
All right, hang on. All right, here we go.
Man time.
Cinnamon.
Yes.
Honey.
Yep, I get
oak. I mean, this is one drink I can pull every flavor out of. There is no mistaking. It has a little bit of a kind of a spice burn on the lip. Nothing in the mouth. The mouth was clean.
Well, to me, it was because I took it in. I let it sit for a few minutes. I got the burn on the front of the tongue. I got no burn on the back. I got no burn in the back of the throat as it went down. A little bit of burn on there. I definitely could taste, like I said, the oaky taste to it.
Oak, cinnamon. Wow. The thing is, I will tell you, once I swallowed it and I sat here and looked at you for a second and started talking, I'm breathing it back out. It's definitely potent. Whew. I'm gonna feel this one.
Yeah, that one I kind of got the little bit of burn back there, but not bad. This
Is Ginger driving me home tonight?
This is actually not bad. So the second drink, I got a little bit of the burn down in the chest. Say it with your chest. But
well, with come on, it's bourbon. You're gonna feel it.
not
But how much do you enjoy it while it's in your mouth
Not
before you
bad.
swallow it, and then it goes down and burns?
I'm a heat fan, so I like the hot foods and all that. And this
It's not
doesn't
something I
bother
could drink a lot of.
No, but
man, if
I would
somebody
drink
said, "Hey, put up a finger pour and say, "Hey, let's go, cheers,
Yeah.
let's drink it down."
I wouldn't think twice about.
No, that's
This is not bad. So now,
I'm quite shocked. I was expecting.
yeah, I was prepared for the worst.
Yeah, but with the smell right in the nose, I was expecting that thing to literally, wipe my palate out for the night. But no, pleasantly surprised.
So now I'm going to throw
Of course, we're going to pour a little bit more.
And I'm gonna
It wouldn't be a review if we didn't pour a little more.
And I'm going to put 4 ice cubes in each one, just to kind of cool it down a little bit.
So you can see here, we're just going to let it sit and
Yeah, you can definitely see
cool it off and let it melt a little bit.
You can definitely see the ice melting and mixing in.
Whew. I can definitely feel that.
Yeah, the warmth stays with you.
But the cool thing is I can taste it. I can taste the honey, the cinnamon,
yes.
the oak,
You can taste it, but the burn is gone.
Yeah, the burn's
there's
gone.
No burn there anymore.
No.
The burn was very minimal. It didn't last long at all, but the flavor stayed behind, and that's a good thing. Because the flavor's pretty pleasant. I mean, it's got a good flavor to it. So someone that is a veteran or a experienced or that's all they drink is this stuff could probably.
Well, one of the things I just saw on the label, I don't know if you noticed it says it's a wheated bourbon. Again, I'm not experienced enough. How much was that bottle?
I don't know. That was a gift.
Okay.
I would have to look it up.
Hang on. We're letting that ice melt just for a second. Let me do a quick look up.
We're going to get you a price point for our neck of the woods in Texas. The great state of Texas.
Everything's bigger. Weller.
Well, not everything.
Special. Reserve. Woo! That's a $105 bottle of Kentucky Straight Bourbon, folks.
Thank you, Justin.
No wonder why it should be tasting so damn good when it goes down. I did not know it was that much.
That's pretty damn good, though. So
Yeah.
now let's go ahead and...
All right, now that we ruined it and put a little bit of ice in it,
Yeah.
All right, so again,
The what's that smell that I get? It's a pleasant. Is it that oak?
it's a woodsy.
Yeah,
it's
the
definitely
oak
a
that's
woodsy.
It's something. It is nice.
It's almost like butter. It's like a
Something,
oak.
right? So the ice cut the alcohol.
Yeah,
smell
there's
out,
no burn.
Gone.
None.
Whatsoever. You get a very pleasant smell. This actually smells very, very nice. It is a very woodsy smell, so I'm really looking forward to drinking
Yeah,
this.
screw it. Let's take a drink. Now that's kind of odd. Smooth on entry, felt like silk in the mouth, nice and soft. But then when I swallowed it,
I got the burn.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the same thing. It
Got
was
the
just
burn.
heat.
It's opposite.
Yeah,
So
it's
earlier,
completely flipped.
I got the heat up front, not really much in the back. This one, I got really not much up front. I got a good flavor, good taste.
Incredibly smooth going in.
But the heat is in the back, but not unpleasant. It's not one of those, but the heat kind of lingers in the back a little bit more.
I'm not enjoying it with the ice as much as I did. I actually prefer it neat.
I like to neat.
Because you're enjoying it. You take the drink, you're enjoying it, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, now I got to swallow it.
Yeah.
And then right in the back of the throat,
Yeah.
kind of an awkward heat. It's almost like acid reflux kind of hits back there. It's a little different. It was a little shocking, actually.
Yeah, I didn't get it to that point, but what I did, again, you get the heat on the front, neat. Now I got the heat in the back, so it does change the flavor profile a little bit.
Yeah, I got a lot less cinnamon. I had almost no cinnamon with the ice in there. I got a hint of honey, a little bit in there, woodsy. With the ice, it was a lot more of the oak and the woods.
Yes.
You know, that kind of a flavor.
I will say I do like it neat a little bit better because of the flavor. Again, the flavor profile changed, and anybody that drinks any kind of bourbon, whiskey, scotch, they know ice changes the whole.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Flavor profile of it. So no surprise that it changed the flavor profile, but it really did. But still good. I mean, it's not horrible to me. It's still drinkable.
I wouldn't drink it. If you handed this to me and I took a sip of it, I would think it was a $20 bottom shelf.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea.
I would prefer it neat.
Now, if you'd have handed me that neat, I'd have been like, man, that is some top shelf stuff. With the ice, not my thing.
So now we're going to probably mess it up even worse because we're going to add some more ice.
Now we're going to take a $100 bottle of Kentucky Straight Bourbon and we're going to make a mixed drink.
Now we're going to make a cocktail out of it. We'll put
a little bit more ice on that.
Yeah, we'll put a couple more pieces of ice in it. And then we'll top it off with some Canadian dry ginger ale.
And you guys can mix it with a Coke, Diet Coke, a 7-Up, Sprite.
Yeah, so when I reached out to a couple friends, one of them said they drink it mixed with Coke. Another friend said he drank it.
Which, if you're taking a $100 bottle of Kentucky Straight Bourbon and you're mixing it, you're ruining a $100 bottle of Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Just saying. But anyways, threw my 2 cents out there.
Yeah, so, and so far, this has proven that. I don't want ice in this. Now I'm going to find out if I'm okay with drinking it with some ice and ginger ale. But I don't think this is going to be a high enough value point to F up a $100 bottle of...
I'm telling you guys, the reason you spend $100 or you spend $200 is the fact that you can drink it stand alone on its own. That neat, I could drink on its own.
It does.
Now, don't get me wrong. You got somebody like my wife. She's a vodka girl, whiskey girl. She doesn't drink anything straight. Everything she does is either club soda, lime, Sprite. It's a mix. So, of course, I don't buy her $100 bottles of whiskey and vodka and things of that nature. So
but that's kind of like someone taking a bottle of Cabo and making a margarita out of it.
Yeah, you might as well buy like Juarez or something like that. It's good, solid.
Yeah, buy the one. That's why I never buy a top shelf margarita. It's a waste of tequila.
Oh no, buy a mid-shelf margarita and add Grand Marnier and it turns it into a top shelf every time. All right.
So the smell, the colors lightened up a little bit because of ginger ale. The smell.
The smell's virtually gone.
Well, I could pick up the Weller. I could pick up that there's Weller in it, but like you said,
yeah, I could smell there's alcohol in here, but it's
it.
I wouldn't know if it was bottom shelf or top shelf.
All those nice aromas out of the others is gone. So actually, real quick, I don't know if you want to make sure there's any.
Yeah, it may make it a little bit different, just in case anything floated.
So, I'm gonna tell you, I don't like this. I don't like that.
No, it's a bad tasting Jack and Coke.
Yeah, it's
not a fan.
Nope, that is
no.
Do not ever mix it with ginger ale. You hear it here first.
Bad juju.
All the flavor of the Weller's gone. That was really nice.
It almost made the ginger ale sour.
Yeah, it exactly.
Yeah, it just made it sour. It was just like. Meh.
I'm not even gonna put an orange in it. There's nothing. I think I've tasted enough of that. So, first off, I would definitely recommend you going out and buying a bottle of this.
I would definitely recommend you come home, kick your shoes up, sit down, pour it neat.
Yes.
It is fantastic. Yes, it is going to burn your nose. Yes, it is going to let you know you're drinking a bourbon. And yes, it is fantastic on the neat side.
Yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start with neat and just go ahead and rate the 3. Neat, I give that a 9. That was fantastic. I could drink that neat, no problem. On the rocks, I drop it down to about a 7 or 6. I'm gonna go with the 6, just because you still get some good aromas out of it on the rocks. The flavor is not as good. The burn's different, but mixed with something, I'm gonna give it like a 3 with what we mixed it with. That was not good at all. So I'm gonna go with a 9, a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. So I'm gonna go 9, a 7, and a 3.
Again, Scotch guy. All right, so I know what Scotches taste like. Not real familiar with the bourbon family now. So as an amateur who's sitting down, thinking to myself, I just spent $100 on this bottle. Personally, knowing what I just spent on it, sitting down, neat, nothing else in it, just sitting down, just poured myself in a glass, solid 8.5. Possibly a 9, depending on how stressful or pissed off I was that day. But
yeah, this
it is a solid. It's a solid investment. I would spend $100 on that bottle to drink it neat. Now, mixing it with some ice, didn't really do anything for me. It was, I actually would drop down to about a 5.5. I mean, that big of a difference putting the ice in it. It killed the aroma. It killed the tannins. It killed what it did to me. I enjoyed it drinking it, but you dreaded swallowing it. So I'm gonna have to go with a 5.
The only reason I went to a 7 on that was because I thought the ice cut the aroma down to where I could actually pick up everything else from my amateur nose.
Yeah.
I could see a 5.5 and a 6 if it wasn't for that.
Now I will tell you, mixing it either with Sprite, ginger ale, anything, because they're all gonna be about the same. Man, 2.
Yeah.
It does nothing to complement that bourbon right there. That stands alone on itself. Pick up a bottle, drink it neat, enjoy it. And again, guys, if you can't handle burn, if you can't handle, the aroma of fermented alcohol going in your nose, it's not going to be your cup of tea.
No.
And again, I drink tequilas, I drink vodkas, and I drink them straight, and I drink scotches. I've just never really got into the bourbon family, so I'm familiar with. Yeah, I'm familiar with alcohol and liquor, just not bourbon. So. If you're just a beer drinker and you're going to try to pick this up, this is not going to be your bottle. But if you are something where you've drank scotches before, or you've drank tequilas, or you've drank vodkas, and you drink them straight with a little bit of ice, and you're trying to explore the palate, and you're wanting to try to introduce yourself into a rock solid bourbon, and not have to spend $200-300, but spend a good solid $100. Man, that's a great bottle of neat. Again,
definitely worth it.
I'm sitting at about an 8 to an 8.5. Neat. Yeah. I would be about a 5 mixed in with ice, and I'm about a 2 if you do anything with it as far as ginger ale or 7-Up. It just didn't do it for me. Okay. I'm not even going to finish that.
No, I'm not either. It's going out. So, I'm Steve.
Mike.
This is Droke's Notes Brew Review. Leave comments down in the bottom.
And share as much as you can to make me famous.
Share, give us likes. But tell us what other bourbons that you like that we can go out and get and try. And we'll do a review on those too. So with all that, peace out.
Peace out, guys.